Hey guys, welcome back to Rolling with the Clarks. I am Danielle.
And I'm Randy.
And this is episode 3. Yay!
Yep.
So, today we wanted to talk about a continuation of what we were talking about last episode, which was how we got our CDLs.
Yep.
So, we told you about the process of getting, trying to get approved for funding and all that good stuff. So there were some hiccups along the way, right before we got approved for funding. That I will let Randy start telling the story since he's an amazing storyteller.
I'm not.
He is. He just doesn't want to admit it. You can be modest, maybe. It's okay.
No. So it was funny. Just like any change in life, it does not go smooth. So we did not have the smoothest transition. So what happened was we got the call saying, "Hey, you guys are awesome. We really like you guys. You guys are going to be superstars. We have approved you guys to be able to go through the program, and we're going to have you guys start in 3 weeks." Or yeah, it was 3 weeks.
Was it 3 weeks?
Yeah, I think it was 3 weeks or whatever. Because we kind of set, because I wanted to kind of figure out and tell my work, my job at the time, that I was going to have to, rearrange my schedule a little bit so I could do both, right? So, probably about a week before. So, we're thinking 2 weeks, all right, 2 weeks have gone by. Next week, we're going to deal with that week, and it's going to be nice and smooth transition.
We're going to start truck school.
Yeah, we're going to start truck driving school, right? So, I had a real Monday. So, I wake up Monday thinking everything is going to be a great day. It was
nothing unusual.
No, yeah.
I was still sleeping. He's about getting ready to go to work.
Yeah, so I get in the car, I'm driving down the road, everything. I get on the highway. I go up like one exit. I'm noticing like the car is, just kind of lagging a little bit. I'm thinking, wow, this car has never given us any problems. What's going on? And so all of a sudden, I make it to the next exit, and it just like I hear this loud like pop, like pow. I'm like, what the hell, And as soon as it pops, just all of this smoke just starts, billowing out of the front of the vehicle, and I'm like, yo, what the heck? Like I'm in the middle lane, so I get over to get off the road. And so I'm on the side of the road and there's smoke and whatever, but I'm like, hey, look, I need to call Danielle, let her know. I need to call my job and let them know that I'm going to be late. I'm thinking it's not going to be nothing too major or whatever. This is when I knew it was major. So I'm sitting in the car thinking, oh, it's a little bit of smoke or whatever, but, it was white smoke. So I'm thinking, all right, it's all good. And then all of a sudden, I noticed this pickup truck like pull up behind me like really fast, and these two Hispanic guys jump out, and they got fire extinguishers in their hands. And I'm thinking, whoa, what's going on? Like, is there something going? Like, did I just pull, beside a field fire or something? I mean, yeah, the car is smoking, but it's not. I don't think it's a fire, right? So all of a sudden, I hear him say, "Get out the car! Get out the car!" And I'm like, What's going on? And he's like, "Get out the car. The truck is on. Your car is on fire." Like, what? So I get out, or whatever, and he runs to the front, and he's basically putting it out. But it's not going out. Now it's just like it was like he aggravated it or something, because now it's starting to. It seems like it got even bigger, and so. Next thing you do is you call your favorite person, which is 911, because we have to. So I call 911. I'm like, hey, they're like, is it an emergency? Of course. Yes. This time it really is an emergency. My car is on fire. I'm on the side of the road, and I need fire as soon as a fire truck as soon as I possibly can get one. So they literally get there in maybe about 3 minutes tops. I mean, they're coming up. I can hear them. It was like they were right down the road because it was like as soon as I called them, it's like all of a sudden I start hearing sirens. So they finally make it onto the highway. They come up, they put out the fire. It's nice and smooth and easy because they're real professionals. Shout out to our firefighters. You guys are real saints. Because he just came up, sprayed it down, so nonchalant, like, oh, it's just a small little fire. And he just was like, are you good? I was like, yeah, I'm fine. And he was like, well, we're just going to make a report, and you can tell your insurance company about it. And that was basically it. And he just walked away, and they got in the car and the truck, and they pulled off. They probably were there maybe tops maybe 6 minutes. And in this period of time, I'm calling Danielle, letting her know what has happened or whatever. All of this has happened in literally 10 minutes tops of me leaving the house. Like, I have not been gone that long, right? So needless to say, that was our only vehicle at the time. And
now we're down a vehicle, so
we have no vehicle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
We have no way of getting to. I have no way of providing for the family anymore because I don't have a vehicle to get to work anymore, and I'm starting a new career path, but I can't really do that if I don't have a vehicle to get across town to get to school, right? So, me being the awesome man that I am, and being a, just.
Okay.
I mean,
anyway,
I want to toot my own horn, but being resilient, which I believe that we all are. It's just that at moments of tragedy or situation, sometimes people just don't take the time to think. And I took the time to think, and I said, hey, look, let's come up with a solution to this problem. And I remember I had a friend. It's always, what I always say is listen to everybody because you never know when you're going to need somebody. So I knew he had worked at a bank. I didn't know if he still worked at the bank. But I knew that the only possible way that I was going to be able to get into a new vehicle was if I was able to get my bank that I was banking with to approve me for a loan so I could get a vehicle. So I reach out to my brother and I say, hey man, look, my car caught on fire. I need a vehicle as fast as I possibly can get one, man, so I can get to work as well as I'm supposed to be starting school, right? So he says, all right, man, come and talk to me. Now, I'm just going to be very transparent. At this point in my life, I had never taken out any loans. I had never had any credit cards. So don't really know what my credit's like. I don't know if it's good, bad, or probably most likely had no credit at this point. So I'm worried about that, but I had no choice. You get what I'm saying? I mean, it was no other options. So I go and I talk to him, and he says, hey, look, man, look, you haven't came here and gotten any loans from this bank or whatever. You have a job. You show up to your work, to your job or whatever. You've been there for, I think at this point, I've been there, about six years or so. So I got good work history. So he was like, yeah, I think we can approve you for, I think he was saying like 25,000. And I was thinking, hell no, I was like, I don't want anywhere near that. I just need something to get me to A, B, and C, and sometimes D. That's it. I don't need no brand new car or whatever. He was like, yeah, man. So he was like, so what are you looking for? I was like, I mean, $10,000, like flat. Like, he was like, all right, yeah, you good with that, man. I can definitely do that. But then there were stipulations because, you know, the bank is approving this. So it was like all of these, you know, red tape that we had to go through to, you know, it had to be this year or that year or whatever. But needless to say, literally one day before we were supposed to start truck driving school, by some miracle, I was able to find a vehicle that fell into that. What?
The categories,
Yeah,
or
the
restrictions that they had, and we had spent all week looking for a car.
Yeah,
But
all
we were
week.
sick of it. I was sick of it, at least.
Yeah.
I was like, gosh, let's just find one already.
Yeah,
Shouldn't be this hard.
and the craziest thing was we ended up buying the vehicle from a used car lot that was like we drove from, I mean, all over the state of North Carolina looking for cars, and we ended up finding a vehicle that we could have walked around the corner and found the vehicle there. But you know, it was right there up under us, and we were able, one day before we were supposed to start truck driving school, we was able to find that vehicle.
Yep.
Which was a miracle. So I think what this video is basically kind of saying, like, it was not smooth. It was not a smooth transition.
But
you know,
it could still be done.
there was a lot of sleepless nights because I didn't know if it was going to be able to work out. Because if I did find a vehicle, is it going to fall into the categories that I want it to fall into? And then has it been in, you know, I mean, it was a whole big thing. But luckily we were able to get it done, and we were able to start truck driving school. We were the next Monday, so that Monday before, our car had caught on fire, and by that next Monday we were sitting in truck driving school.
Yep.
Yeah. So
and that was surreal, getting that call from Randy that Monday morning, saying the car. He was like, "Hey," because I had just woken up. He kind of woke me up.
Yeah.
You know, and he's like, "Hey, guess what?" He's like, "What?" He's like, "The car caught on fire." And I was like, "No way, for real?" Like, I didn't believe. I was like, "Are you serious?" Like, that's the last thing I expected you to say. But it was just crazy.
Yeah.
But it all worked out.
Yeah.
You know, gotta make it through the little hurdles and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it had it was something that I guess hindsight is 2020. I think in a way it was a test of seeing how much our will was to get it done, and we had the will to get it done, and so we came up with a solution. I mean, I think a lot of times we think that everything that is meant for you is going to go smooth. It doesn't. Sometimes there are bumps in the road, but if it's worth doing it and you find it to be a worthy cause, then go after it. You know, and that's what we could just continue to do. I didn't worry about, hey, look, I'm not going to be able to work or whatever. I need to find a solution to this problem as fast as I possibly can, because I know that I don't ever want to be in this situation again. You get what I'm saying? So I don't have to worry about that anymore. You know, so it's a really, you know, surreal moment, but I'm kind of glad that it happened, because yeah, I mean, trucking has not been the most easiest thing, but it's been something that we have been able to resolve ourselves enough to get through the good, the bad, and the ugly times, you know. And so our next video is going to talk about our first day of truck driving school and some of those great experiences that we had in truck driving school. And I'm going to try to break it down to 3 major parts which would be pre-CDL, post-CDL.
You mean the permit?
Yeah, yes.
Pre-permit?
Yeah, pre-permit, permit, and then when we got our
The
CDL.
finals. Yeah.
Yeah, then we got our CDLs. That's what I meant. But because there was a lot of questions of are we going to be able to accomplish what we went out to do when you're not necessarily getting what you thought you were going to get, or or the experience that you thought it was going to be, but it was a fun experience. And you guys keep following us, and the next video will be talking about the, what'd you say, pre-permit process, as well as
that's it.
yeah, I guess, yeah. And then
Anyway, I didn't bring my hat. I forgot my hat, but Sierra socks, guys, check them out.
yeah.
They're awesome.
And if you don't, what did I say I would do? I would step on all of your toes personally.
You don't want that, guys.
No, you don't want that, because I wear work boots, and nobody wants to be their feet stepped on.
Sounds painful.
Yeah.
All right. Until next time, y'all. Bye. Hit the button here. Sorry, no, I had it.
Who was Frank?